In the world of crime and deception, few cases captivate us quite like the mysterious saga of Sheena Bora and her mother, Indrani Mukherjee. Today we are delving into the twisted tale that has baffled investigators and intrigued the masses. The Sheena Bora case is a web of lies, manipulation, and narcissism. It's like something straight out of a thriller movie. The story begins with Sheena Bora, a bright young woman with dreams of her own. But her life took a dark turn when she found herself entangled in the complex dynamics of her family, particularly with her mother, Indrani Mukherjee. Her dreams were overshadowed by the larger than life presence of her mother, Indrani Mukherjee. Indrani was the epitome of self-obsession, a woman who would stop at nothing to get what she wanted, even if it meant using those closest to her as mere pawns in her game of life. Sheena's relationship with Indrani was anything but ordinary. Indrani, her biological mother, wanted the world to see Sheena and her brother Mikhail as her siblings, not as her children. As we can see in the documentary on Netflix, Sheena was her first child and the world believes that she was born from her first marriage. But in the documentary, she claimed that she was abused by her father when she was very young and Sheena is her and her father's alleged child. This information is new for the world to digest, as till now we have all kinds of information about Sheena and Indrani's relationships. First siblings, then mother-daughter, and now this. At this point, even if she's telling the truth, it's hard to relate with anything she says. From the documentary, it's evident when she is continuously seeking a ladder towards success, and that ladder being the ones who trusted her, that she has some narcissistic and borderline traits. She craved control and attention, using her family, her ex-husbands, and her children as pawns in her grand facade. In the Netflix documentary, we witness Indrani's self-obsession firsthand. She manipulated those around her, using them as stepping stones to climb the social ladder. Her narcissistic and borderline personality traits were evident in every aspect of her relationship with Sheena as well. She manipulated and controlled Sheena's life, dictating who she could see, where she could go, and what she could do. Sheena was trapped in a web of lies and deceit spun by her own mother. But amidst this glitz and glamour, a dark secret lurked beneath the surface. Sheena Bora vanished without a trace, sparking a nationwide manhunt and a media frenzy. Things took a dark turn when Sheena's relationship with Indrani's stepson and Peter Mukherjee's son Rahul became known. Indrani saw this as a threat to her carefully constructed facade, thought that the world will now know about the relationship of Indrani and Sheena as mother-daughter and not as siblings, and decided to take matters into her own hands. And that's when Sheena mysteriously disappeared. The question on everyone's mind was, what happened to Sheena Bora? Did Indrani Mukherjee orchestrate her disappearance? And why, after 3 years of being missing, no one except her fiancé Rahul tried to find her? How a person go to United States, which was claimed by Indrani, when her passport was found in India? The evidence seemed damning. Phone records, witness testimonies, and financial transactions all pointed towards Indrani's involvement in Sheena's demise. Yet the truth remained elusive. Sheena Bora's disappearance shook the nation to its core. As details emerged, it became clear that Indrani Mukherjee was not the loving mother she portrayed herself to be. She was a cold, calculating woman who would stop at nothing to protect her own interest. Even when the 4-episode series ends, we can see Indrani blaming and accusing everybody else possible for everything that went wrong in her life, and portrayed herself as the only victim in her whole life. How humanly can this even be possible? This again shows the denial of ever being wrong in the entire life. Again, a glimpse of narcissism. As the trial unfolded, the world watched in anticipation, waiting for justice to be served. But even now, the case remains shrouded in ambiguity. But here's where it gets really intriguing. Did Indrani Mukherjee actually kill Sheena Bora? While all signs point to her guilt, the truth remains shrouded in mystery. Despite overwhelming evidence and countless twists and turns in the investigation, the question of Sheena's death still haunts us to this day. It's a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the human psyche. Also, with the new twist at the end of the documentary where Indrani is seen to question Sheena's death, claiming she is still alive and is watching her, makes us think how a person can vanish from the earth just like that and nobody could find any trace of her yet. Is Sheena Bora still alive? What kind of a question is that? So, what do you think? Do you believe Indrani Mukherjee is guilty of Sheena Bora's murder? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay curious. Thank you.